What's going on, guys? Uncompliant here. Today we're gonna go over this chest rig. It is an experimental chest rig for the airborne. As you can see, this is a split chest rig and it has first pier tubes. And right here you're gonna see me do a little walk around of when I first bought it out of the packaging. I bought this brand new, so everything is exactly how it's issued. As you can see, the harness is pretty wide. It has some MOLLE attachment. It connects to the rear of the chest rig. And then it uses standard buckles to kind of build itself. It has these flaps storage for maps, pens, and whatnot, I believe, which I'm sure the army really loves. And then, like I said, first pier tubes. As you can see here, I'm already thinking about modifications. So I'm using my Spiritus System harness, which I wanted to create a sort of different setup, a little bit lighter, right? A little bit more streamlined. So here you're gonna see me go through the process of kind of doing a little bit of modifications to make it to exactly where I want it to be. First off, I'm gonna remove the front straps, and those remove pretty easily, no cutting necessary. And then unfortunately, the thing that needs to be cut are those side buckles. Those are hard sewn in. So to use a standard H harness and back strap, you're gonna have to cut those and figure out different solutions. So relatively straightforward, cut those. And luckily those buckles you saw in the back can actually just slot in into the existing MOLLE, as you can see in this part of the video, and then you can connect the H harness. Now, let's transition to my real self and not just my voice, and actually walk through the build and the setup of this chest rig. In today's video, my goal would be to kind of talk about this rig, and also I got a decent amount of pouches. We're gonna kit it out and see how it fits, how it feels, and how it fits my personal need. Before we get into this video is sponsored by myself.
I'm Ricky Bobby.
If you do not subscribe to Uncompliant,
Then you.
I paid for all this shit, including the chest rig, so just hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The way this slips in is pretty much always, the harness is always connected, including the back strap, and then this just kind of can be worn like a backpack, right? And then you have the tube system that just clips in like that. Now, this is what the base system looks like. This material is pretty rigid and it kind of acts like almost as a cummerbund, if that makes sense. But what I really like about it is obviously the simplicity, and then you have a decent amount of mounting space. So this can be very modular, right? Tubes is super nice, so you just like pull down and it opens. I guess it's a little nicer than a zipper in my opinion, but the fit overall, it's comfortable. I'm a fan. Obviously, I made some modifications. I gotta say the original harness is very comfortable, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. So this harness is okay. It kind of can feel weird in the back, but I think that can be experimented more with. We could probably find a better harness. I have some pouches. Let's get it out. So I got these mag pouches. These are double M4 pouches. I have 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. So that's enough for 6 magazines. I have this down pouch from Warrior Assault System. This is actually a pretty slick down pouch. I've had it for a few years. I just never got to use. A Blackhawk pistol pouch, which can be used for multi-tool. And I have a Blackhawk radio pouch. It's probably made for the bigger like PCR radio, PRC radios, but I think this will do for the backend just fine. It has some features, some cutouts. I love these like G-Watt pouches kind of thing. And then I have this small GP pouch. I'm gonna start by adding some ammo capacity on my left side. I'm thinking magazine, and then on my left pouch, on my left side I definitely want a radio because I want the antenna sticking out of my left and I don't want it interacting with my shoulder. And then ideally I want the down pouch on the left too, because obviously everything happens with the left hand. So we'll see if I can fit all of that. If not, I'll shuffle some stuff around. My pouch, 2 magazines will go right in there. Yeah. Second mag pouch is installed. Now let's move on to the radio pouch. So this radio pouch has a few features. First of all, it has this elastic retention on the inside, which is pretty nice, and has this big retention, which can also be removed, which I might do. And we have some cutouts here and some transparency here. I don't know why this is the case. Maybe that radio that this pouch is made for had a display of some kind. But let's nonetheless stick this in here. It's kind of getting crammed up in this hole, but let's do this. I'm gonna try to stick this under the mag pouch, see if that works out. Okay, that might do the job. Last thing on the side, down pouch. And obviously, we do want the down pouch on the left side, but maybe I can stick it under the molly that already has the buckles. I think it actually might help us out in keeping the buckles where they need to be. So, okay, so this is installed as well. So we got left side of the rig is completely full. Double mag pouch, radio pouch, and mag pouch. We're gonna put it on the first right side of the body. Okay, so I have this pouch installed. Let's move on. I'm gonna put a GP pouch right next to this, and then obviously I'm gonna leave some space for the multi-tool, and then it will be pretty much complete. Pretty flaccid right now because we don't have any contents in it, but so double magazine, radio with the antenna. It's gonna come out of there, and then we have the down pouch. So the down pouch is pretty interesting because by opening it, it has this kind of metal wire in it, and this thing has a ton of hoops. So overall, what do I think? It is nice and rigid. This does feel like a plate carrier cummerbund more than it does a chest rig. I ended up doing some adjustments off camera. First of all, being on the left side of the rig, I actually moved the radio pouch behind the down pouch so that the antenna is actually behind my shoulder. This was kind of getting in the way, so that's something that it's easily fixed. Also, this pouch is quite spacious for the valve hang, so it probably needs some sort of like foaming or pad on the inside because this thing is kind of all over the place at the moment. On the right side, pretty much the same. I'm gonna put it on, show you guys what it feels like, and kind of give you my impressions. It sits pretty damn comfortably. It's nice. There's a good amount of support. So as you can see, so I have magazine and this one. This is a single magazine pouch, and then I double stack on this one, just to show you guys the ability. I'm not a fan of double stacking. Then here on this side we have this pouch, and I think this pouch actually fits pretty damn well for a medical kit. So you could fit a pretty damn good size IFAC in here. The quick disconnect is super nice. You just pull down and this kind of opens. It gives you some room to breathe. Also, if you're laying down, this can kind of sit on your side if you need to lay down for a long periods of time. I think the Army went in a really, really nice direction. I'd say this is a huge step forward from the TAPS and also from any chest rig that they have right now as a issue Army product. This is definitely a modern platform with some modifications. The harness that it comes with is not bad by any means, but for my application, I kind of prefer this harness. Anyway, so this will be it for the video. Hopefully this has been something kind of different. Funny enough, chest rigs has been my very first video. We're now back building another chest rig. It's kind of what started this channel. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe and hit up the Discord, have a chat, and I'll see you guys in the next one.